Hello, beautiful, wonderful, majestic souls of YouTube. My name is Dan. This is my channel, That Good Good Tarot, where we do timeless readings for anyone with any placements. So if you have found your way here, I do believe there is a message in here for you. However, if you don't resonate with this reading, that's cool, that's chill. Go check out my channel. There are so many other readings there, and I'm sure you'll find something that fits you. So let's get into it. Here at That Good Good Tarot, we do readings based around your growth and your highest good. Messages from your guides, your ancestors, anyone who might be watching over you, from source, the universe, really focusing on messages that you need to hear for your growth right now. Okay, we have cards already falling out. If love comes through, if situationships come through, sorry, I'm having intuitive messages coming in while I'm trying to do my intro. If those things come through, I'm not going to stop those things from coming through. However, we are focusing on your highest good. The messages that are coming through really quickly as I can't even get through my intro, there's some insecurity, feeling like, are you going to make it through? Are you going to have enough? Are you going to have enough? Are you going to make it through? Are you going to have enough? That seems to be a bit of a feeling. It could be a financial thing. We have the Five of Pentacles coming out, as well as the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. I want to give you some reassurance here that you might be feeling like insecure, but there is like people with resources, people with maybe grants, deals. There is someone coming towards you with a big something or other, whether that's a job, whether that's a deal, a contract, a grant, that is going to bring you so much light, love, security. Let's get into this. Now, this has been prophesized a little bit in one of my earlier readings a while ago. I'm not really sure which one it was, but there was this thing that's coming, and this is just an affirmation of that there's something like coming for you. And I do feel like some of you are making a big switch in your life. So some of you might be feeling financially unsure at this time. We're going to dig into each of these cards to see if we can get any more information, any more detail on these things. But things are looking good for you. Let's get into this Five of Pentacles energy. Straight away, we have cards wanting to be called out. We have Ten of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. It really does seem to be like raining down on you at this time. And this comes from you really focusing and pushing forward your project. Now, this is graduating from this, Page of Wands energy into that Knight, like really moving forward, really taking action. So if you feel like this isn't you right now, it's time to push a little bit harder. It's time to go, like, whatever you're making, whatever you're pushing out, double that. Like, it's time to not rush, accelerate. It's time to accelerate the things that you're doing, because there is so much ready to be given to you, but you can't be apathetic. You can't be, I don't want to use the word lazy. That's not the word I want to use. But you can't be blasé about what needs to happen for this abundance to come towards you. If you want massive abundance, it's going to take some massive action. And you being like, whatever, I'll do it when I have time, I guess. Well, then the abundance is like, whatever, I'll come to you like later, I guess, maybe. It's not a priority. Like, that's how you're treating the potential of abundance. And if you accelerate towards it, it will accelerate towards you. Really pushing forward, really asking you to double your efforts right now. Know that, like, on the other side of what you're doing, you are going to have that. Try not to do it so like there is definitely an insecurity and a lack here. So as you're moving through this, don't try and do it in a way that feels like it is taking a toll on you. We want to make sure that as you're moving forward with your project, with the project success in mind, not your financial abundance in mind. The rest of that will follow, but keep your focus on the quality of your work, the quality of what it is that you are putting out, and that will birth the resources, the financial abundance that you are looking for on the other side of that. But if you're looking towards this and you're doing this thing because money, you are making your creative project, your baby, you're making that about a means to an end, and that is going to destroy the relationship that you have with that thing. So you don't need to push forward because it's going to get you an income. You need to push forward because your project and yourself deserves to be shared. The abundance will come after that. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have someone, something coming towards you. Let's get some more information on this. Universe, please. Insight and information into the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like for some people, this might even just be information that you didn't know before that's going to be healing or helpful. It's either going to put a part of you into a great state of peace, or it's going to launch you forward. Could be both. I'm open to that. Okay. Oofed. Okay, and we have a fourth card demanding to be flipped out. Okay, we'll get into that after these three. We have the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Star. Okay. I'm hearing the word bound, bind. Okay, I do feel like this is going to be a contract. I feel like if it does become a contract between you and other people, that some part of it will be binding. Maybe they will own some or all of some kind of intellectual property that you make, that you create within the time limit of the contract. Queen of Pentacles here, like, you got to be all over that. You have got to be all over that. Now, that might be something you're totally okay with. That might be a good cut of whatever deal is coming towards you, but make sure that you are the one to go over that you spare no expense when it comes to you going over that contract. If you need to pay someone or find someone who's got an auntie or an uncle somewhere who's a lawyer to help you go over this, you do that. You make sure you go through that. Don't be so overjoyed by the opportunity that comes toward you that you're just going to put your name on anything. No. Make sure that you are that queen of the thing that you make, and you are making sure that anything that is legally binding, that it is going to be for your highest good. But your energy, your potential, your creativity is being recognized. It is being seen. It is being brought to light, and it is being pushed forward. I do feel like for a lot of you, this might be, I'm not sure, a podcast deal, like a new job, a promotion. It might be, it's something where you are being validated in a really, really big way. People are going to come to you and be like, oh, I see you. I see what you're doing. I see what you have to offer. We want you. That is what is coming towards you. There is a gift. There is a blessing here. And I know I said a lot of stuff about binding contracts, but I do believe that the thing coming towards you is a good thing. I believe there is really, really good things coming from people that believe in you and want good things from you. Just make sure that you put into practice, that you're being careful. We've talked a lot in past readings about setting boundaries as well. Like, you do have a beautiful light. Some really great people are going to be attracted towards it, but some very terrible people will also be very, very drawn towards it. Okay, you can share yourself, but also protect yourself. Both of those things are possible. Both of those things can be true at the same time. Let's get into the Sun. Ooh. No, we had a fourth card. Let's get over to the Devil. Okay. We are going to unpack this one at the very, very end. We're going to unpack this one at the very, very end of the reading. There is something important that needs to be said about that Devil card, and I'm just going to get through the Sun card first before we get into that there. Okay, the Sun card. Universe, please, insight and information into the Sun card. What can the Good Collective expect from this process, this journey, this change, and what do they need to know? Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, King of Pentacles, really, really asking for balance at this time. Like, yes, you are going to need to accelerate hard. You're going to need to put that pedal down just a little bit to get you moving faster, to get your project, yourself pushed forward into a new territory. If you want to get somewhere faster, you need to move faster than you ever have before. But at the same time, like, you need to be checking and balancing everything that you're doing. I am seeing that for some of you, this is like doing a profit and loss statement. Like, it's some of the more boring stuff. I know we don't want to talk about the boring stuff. We want to talk about the woo-woo, but the woo-woo is being like, hey babes, get this stuff in order. Get your finances in order. Know what is going on. Know what your game plan is. Make sure that even though you're working, accelerating your process even more, that you are taking care of your nourishment, that you're taking care of your mental health, that you're taking care of your physical health. You are going to need these things as you're moving forward. There is a big change coming towards you, and you need to be in a good place mentally, physically, spiritually, and able to be in order to be the kind of person who will be their best when these things come. So that when people come to you asking you to step up, I said step up, and then 11:11 was on the timestamp. When people come and ask you to step up, you are in the place where you can do that. It is not going to take a toll on you. You are strong and centered within yourself, within your soul, and within your reality. So no one can shake you as you move forward. There are so many good things coming towards you. Do your best to make sure that you are exactly the person that you need to be when those things happen. Sorry, excuse me. The good things will come to you when those things are in line. Get those things in line. You spend some dedicated time getting those things in line, mental, physical, spiritual. You'll be so busy making sure that you are working on yourself, working on your projects, pushing all that forward, that you'll forget about this reading, and suddenly it'll happen. It's exactly how it's going to happen. Because you're going to go focus on those things, and you're going to detach from the idea of this project or this contract coming towards you. And then there it's going to be. We do have the Devil card. There is a little bit of a sinking in my chest, a little bit of a sinking in my gut when I come to this card. So I do feel like there are warnings coming up. As much as I want to stay in the good energy of the cards before, there is a reason why this Devil card is coming up. There are warnings, and we are grateful for them when they come up. So universe, please give us inside information into this Devil card. What crucial information does this Good Collective need to know as they are moving forward through this radical change, through this big shift in their journey? We have this Four of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Two of Swords. There is something draining you. There is something draining you, and if you don't walk away from it or do something about it, you will be stuck. These blessings will not be able to come to you. There is something draining you very much. You need to move away from it, and if you don't, you will be stuck, and you will not get to this point where this abundance comes through. For some people, this might be a relationship, this might be a place, this might be a circle of people. I'm getting the feeling that this is a cycle for you, that this is why the Devil cup is coming up. It's not even specifically like the person in particular, but maybe you always gravitate towards things or places or people that inevitably end up draining you because part of you feels like that's what you deserve. Or maybe that's an environment that you are comfortable and used to, so you feel like that's normal, but it makes it really hard for you to get away from those things because you have such love, such attachment, such dependency on these places, on these people. But if you do not move away from it, you will get stuck. And I feel like when I say that, you know what I'm talking about because you have been there. And you've probably been in a situation where you have been stuck and you've been able to move yourself out. And it's hard to think that you are in something like that again. Sit with that. And that feels like a heavy realization to give to you. So my heart and my love goes out to you, that there is still more work to be done, and there is still more change, more detachment, more letting go to come. But know that that is coming with so much growth for you on the other side, and so much love. Just like how every time you have had your heart broken and had to let go, it has birthed something better, something new, and it has given you a deeper, more loving connection with yourself and with the universe, that will only continue to happen. I pray that you don't get stuck. I know you want that for yourself too. Okay, let's get into these oracle cards. Universe, please, last words of wisdom and insight for this beautiful Good Good collective. What do they need to know as they are moving through this? Okay, we have 2 cards. Starseed, what lights you up, and protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. You're being asked to come back to yourself. There might be part of you that maybe have a look at some old videos of yourself and see how you were lighting up and see how you would laugh, and know that that part of you still exists. Go back to your old hobbies that maybe you have dropped off a little bit in the last 12 months. Think about the things that you used to do as a child and you want to pick up again. Maybe that's yoga or a dance class or a sports team. There is something like these types of things are going to help nourish your mind, nourish your physical body, just like is being asked of you. But there is a part of you, like you have such an amazing energy, and I feel that every time I give this reading to you, any reading to you, but there is still part of that is like sitting away, untapped. Tap into it, find it. And then the last thing, protection. Be aware of the things that you are still being asked to move away from. And also, I do feel a lingering energy around you, a past person, someone who might be thinking about you a lot. As I say that, I get really uncomfortable in my back and I get little shivers and goosebumps. There is someone just like hanging out, thinking about you. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. I know that you don't like it. I know that you don't like this person. I know that you want to be detached from it. You need to get rid of reminders of them because those things are holding their energy. And that is what they are placing their energy on. They might be thinking about our item that they have, an item, like grandma, an item that they have given you. And that is why their presence is so like close to you, because that item itself, it's such a tangible physical thing that is still in your world. You need to move that away. You need to get rid of that. If it's something nice, if it's something fancy, then take it to the what do they call them? In Australia, they call them op shops, opportunity stores, secondhand stores, those, the salvos, we call the Salvation Army, we call them salvos here. I don't know what they call them in your country. But take it somewhere where it can be away from you. Take it away where it is detached from you. Whatever it is that was given through them, you need to get rid of it, because that is how they're having an easier access to your energy. That is so weird. I've never ever thought about something like that or heard a message like that. Wow. Okay. We love practical advice. Maybe it's the kind of person, like, I really like getting practical advice when it comes to learning and things like that. Like, okay, it's one thing that you understand that this energy is around me, but like, what do I do about it? And I think the universe knows me well enough to be like, no, let's give them practical advice. Crazy. I just, they're attached to an object. Get it out of your home. Thank you so much for joining me through this big wild ride of a reading. I am so grateful to spend this energy with you. I hope you are doing okay. I am sending you all of the love through this time as you navigate these journeys, these amazing shifts and the heavy aspects that come along with it. And I will see you in the next reading.